Hey everybody, on drivethrurpg there is a preview of a Kickstarter that's about to launch on September 12th. So let's take a look at it. It is called Monsters and Lairs. It says enjoy these early page samples for the upcoming release of Monsters and Lairs. Now I believe that this is 5th edition, and of course you could always do it for whatever system you want. Monsters and Lairs is a fresh look at classic fiends and a deep dive into the infernal dens they inhabit. The final project introduces new monsters, lore, maps, stats, and encounter ideas for use in any horror or fantasy setting. So I have a link down in the description if you want to pick this sample up, and I'll also have a link to the Kickstarter page. And like I said, it's going to be launching on the 12th. So what's going to show you is the Headless Undead, or HUD. It says they are a form of vengeful spirit returned to the material plane to exact revenge. Many societies have their own unique version of this creature. Human, elf, orc, and other varieties of animated headless corpses have been spotted terrorizing populaces, but despite their variety, each of these apparitions also shares a number of common traits. So, it's got a good piece of art on the right. I think that looks fantastic. It's got your stats and stuff in the middle, and a lot of information here about what they're all about on the left. I guess this is going to be a 2-page spread here. But I like the art. Art looks good. We're looking at the stats. Pretty normal stuff, but it's got it's got a couple abilities here. Tether of flesh of the two parts of the HUD. Only the floating corpse can sustain any physical damage. The ghostly skull is immune from all non-magic damage. However, once the flesh corpse has lost all its HP, both parts disappear forever. Good riddance. HUDs lose their unholy vitality as they wander far from their resting place. While more than 3 miles this area, they can only make one smash attack as listed below. And they have some action. Smash and then Phantom Fire, which this definitely makes them real nasty. Imagine a whole bunch of these. The spectral skull belches out a glowing blue fire in a 15-foot cone. Each creature caught in the cone takes 3d10 necrotic damage. 3d10 necrotic damage, by the way. Those that pass a DC 15 Constitution save take only half damage. You'd better make that Constitution save. I mean, if you're taking 3d10, possible of 30 points of damage, you are dead. So take that in the chin. Now here's the one thing that really makes it kind of different. Here we've got Lairs of the Headless Undead, and it's got this great write-up over here all about their lairs, and it talks here about this graveyard. It gives you a sample of one, what it would look like, and then it's got a map to it. Fresh graves, open graves, memorial statue there. In the middle, of course, I think it looks really cool. The art does. It looks like a octopus, gas lanterns, and the tomb. So it's actually giving you more stuff that you can work with. So it says here there's some additional lore and encounter options. It says undead companions, alternate lairs, a recovered skull. Maybe these are some adventure hooks here. Talking ghosts. All HUDs are capable of understanding and speaking the languages that they knew when they were alive. However, they seem hesitant to do so. Those that attempt to talk with the undead will find them slow to comprehend and respond. Even so, they are not without reason and may be willing to strike a bargain. So that's very interesting. Gives them a little bit more weight. Again, I think it looks good. I mean, if this is really two and a little bit more pages, that's a lot of information. So it's not just bestiary and just kind of throws out the creature with its stats and stuff. It gives you a lot more meat to it. And it says here, that's all for now. We hope you enjoy this preview sample of Monsters and Lairs. The book will include 20 new monsters, 20 layer maps, and 80 plus pages of lore, rules, and new options for any tabletop role-playing game. So I think that's really cool that each one of these monsters are going to get a map. And yeah, a bunch of lore about them too. So it looks like it's going to be meaty. If this is something that you'd be interested in, check out the link down in the bottom in the description. And I'll also have a link in the comments for when the Kickstarter gets going. So thanks a lot.